Okay. This is the downstairs, the smaller one on the right. House faces west, so that's the east one. The west one, the larger one, which was confused as being the downstairs one in another one of these videos. This is actually the upstairs that was freezing over. The air conditioning system has been turned off. The fan's been left on. It's got an Apple thermostat, a Nest, and so it's going to run a delay for whatever reason. But when I turned the downstairs off, this guy got de-energized. It doesn't have the Nest. That's the only explanation I have. Okay? Like in the other video, the garage, there are no weep holes over the lintel. There's a little bit of movement here in the middle. There usually is, but there it is. Missing a light bulb. Okay? So all this is as it was. This is the door into the downstairs half bath guest bedroom powder room. The hinges, the pintles are exposed. The garage is considered the exterior. That's why I included it in the other video. And so this door is technically, it's installed inside out. The garage door opener, you have to hold the button continuously for the door to close. And the courtesy light is not operable. And when I closed the door earlier, I did notice that there is a pull handle on the exterior side of the door, but the pull handle is supposed to be installed near the center of the door, so even that one has got a little bit of a foul. So let's come on in. When you see soot on the registers like this, and around on the edges, that's a dead giveaway. That's what's known as a clue. You've got a clogged evaporator coil. You've got dirty filters. Coming along here, an electric receptacle outlet. And I believe this was okay when the house was built, by the way. Some more of that. Grandfather stuff. But an electric receptacle outlet should not be recessed underneath an overhang which extends out farther from the wall than 6 inches. This is the electric range. This is the dishwasher. And what we have here is they've come in, they added this nice tile on the walls. And when they did that, let's get some light on the subject here. When they did that, you have these gaps between the wall and the box. So with those gaps, and this is just peel on, by the way. By the way, that's just peel on. That's not real ceramic tile. I'm going to hold off on that for a moment. That may not be a technical foul. I reserve the right to change my mind. The kitchen countertop, okay, excuse me, the sink, it bows right here. It doesn't seal to the cabinet well enough. It's a 3 horsepower garbage disposal. Looks like it's a recent installation. The dishwasher, anti-siphon. The drain line does not have an anti-siphon device or a loop. Here's a record of everybody. There's a lot of people that's visited this property. None of these notices indicate that this property has been treated for wood-destroying insects. I'm not saying that it hasn't, but none of those notices indicate that. So just a heads up about this. The microwave is built into the vent fan. It's circulating. Okay, we got some corrosion, just kind of funky. The handle's broken. Okay, like that. Broken handle. This corner is closer to the cooktop than 24 inches. Some manufacturers, the manufacturer says, and they supersede this corner to the cooktop 35 inches. And we don't have the manufacturer's installation instructions, so we have to rely on the code. The code says this corner to the cooktop should be 24 inches. And it's not. Okay? So we'll just do a quick test here. I don't know if you can see that. Let's put some light on it. The kitchen range does have an anti-tip device. And is, could stand some cleaning. There we go. Anti-tip device, and could stand some more cleaning and cleaning. 4-prong electric. Good to know. The structure, we'll go through that in a minute. All right, I shot this floor. I measured it, the floor height elevation differentials. And the floor height elevation differentials were no more than 2 inches. They were no more than an inch for that matter. So that's good, by the way. And so the floor is relatively level. All the receptacles on the countertops are GFCI protected, and except for the refrigerator. And the ones that the receptacle outlets, the electric power for the dishwasher and the garbage disposal are not GFCI protected. And again, they were not. That was not a requirement when the structure was built. This is the half bath. We do have GFCI here. I don't know where the lead one is. This commode, I'm going to open the valve back up. I had to turn it off to do a meter test because it's a slow fill. This is a Fluid Master ball cock or fill valve. And when that little flying saucer disc inside of them gets hard, then they start filling very, very slowly. And that's an indication that it's about to fail and needs to be rebuilt. This is the fireplace. It's a wood burning fireplace with a gas starter. There's some artificial logs that have been laid in there as some kind of an attempt to update it or modify it, and that's not acceptable. You should just burn wood in this fireplace unless you have a gas log appliance. If you have an appliance, then all that stuff will be designed to work together and it won't be dangerous. But in the meantime, we're not seeing a key for the gas. There's the key right there. Alright, we've got a key for the gas starter. Coming on along, the stairs seem to be okay. The carpet's a little worse for wear, but that's okay. The handrails are fine. One thing about this house is I did not see emergency escape ladders. I can't remember ever seeing emergency escape ladders. So there's that. The smoke alarms are not for hearing the impaired, and that's not a requirement, nor are the ladders. Here's smoke alarms chirping, so we've got some batteries that need to be replaced. But let's just go. A window that is closer to the floor than 24 inches and farther from the ground than 17 inches should be tamper resistant or child proof. And that window is not. Coming along in here, we have a garden tub, no jacuzzi, has some fogging windows. Has some cracking in the lavatory basin, and some of these basins, they do not have, what's the word for them? They do not have overflow drains. There's a better word. I'll remember it for you. But if it doesn't come to me before the end. That's a GFCI, and I have a feeling that I'll find that GFCI is working in the downstairs bathroom now. But we got more than that. The gasket underneath the shower, that little gasket sweep, is warped and distorted, so when you take a shower, water is going to come out onto the floor. This is the master commode. We're in the master bedroom. Okay, this is the alarm system. And one thing about this alarm system, I don't know, I think it's actually going into the alarm system box. I don't get it, but that is not a good wiring technique. Okay, I'm sorry. That's just not a good and workmanlike manner. Coming on along here, and I'm going to look at all this better. This is like my second brush through the house. First I get oriented, then I do all my yakking, and then I'll go to work. I promise. All right, this is the laundry. The laundry light does not work. Okay, I was waiting for it to. Hot and cold are labeled. It's 110. It's supposed to be GFCI protected. It claims it's GFCI protected. We're going to find out. 4-prong electric. There's the clothes dryer vent and it does not look any better for wear. That thing, it looks very cramped. I have concerns about that. I'll look at it further. There should be a safety pan, kind of like the one that's down in the garage behind the water heater, on the wall, leaning next to the wall, and that safety pan should have a drain line. Well, we're here right now. Let's just shoot for it. No, it says it's GFCI protected, but it's not. And I have a feeling the advantage of the system, advantage of the structure, that it probably never was GFCI protected. So it doesn't. My experience suggests it's not connected to the garage GFCI that's not operating. These tension balls for the closet, for the laundry. Okay, these tension balls do not work. Okay, that one's there. It doesn't. It kind of works. Okay, I'll give it that. This one's missing completely. And when you close that, it really doesn't work. The tension ball latches inoperable. Coming along here, we have some more windows that are fogging. There's the backyard. Let's spend a little more time in here. So as we come up the bedroom at the top of the steps, that would be the east bedroom. And then the other one would be the southeast and the south. Okay. But this bedroom at the top of the steps, this closet does not have a storage shelf. Coming along here, this is carbon monoxide alarm. Okay. So we've got carbon monoxide alarm outside of all the bedrooms. That's a go. Have some stains on the carpet. This is the pull-down ladder to the attic. We'll go up that in a little bit. First trip in here. Use soap. Oh, listen to that. Okay, the upstairs hall bathroom fan is kind of sickly. Upstairs bathtub is missing its drain stopper. We'll look a little bit more at the fit and finish of this thing. Again, first blush. There's some door stoppers. This would be the first, second, third bedroom, or we would call it the east, west, east, north, south. Okay, so we call this the northeast bedroom. It too is too low. Screens, some of these screens are torn and compromised. Okay, it's really turning into a non-event at this point.